Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizzie, and for today's video we are doing another ranking video. As you read from the title, I'm going to be ranking horror movie franchises. So, giving credit where credit is due, this is another idea that I got from Sarah, aka Possessed by Horror. She's done a few ranking videos. I love watching these and I love doing them. I think they're super fun. So I wanted to go ahead and do my own ranking. I have some in here that she did. I have some other franchises that I don't think that she included. There's some that she included that I realized I did not, but these are just the ones that kind of came to my mind that I just picked. We're basically going to be going off of any franchise that has like more than 3 films in it. And yeah, this is just, keep in mind this is my own ranking. These are my own personal opinions on these films, so just be kind. You can let me know your thoughts in the comments respectfully. But yeah, let's go ahead and just get straight into it. So I came up with my own tiers. Some I kind of got the ideas from Sarah, of course, but these are what we're going off of. So we have transformed the genre, classic, overhyped, underrated, just for fun, just stop, and other. Other category is really mainly for if I can't think of anywhere else to put any of these. So first franchise to be looking at today is one that, if you guys know me, you probably kind of know where this is going. Shouldn't be much of a surprise. First film is Insidious. Not a fan of this franchise. Just personally could not get into it. Didn't really like the first film. I saw it when it first came out and I wasn't a fan. Tried rewatching it, still wasn't a fan. So that one is gonna go in the overhyped category. I guess I could also just put it in just stop, but we're gonna put this one in overhyped. Next one is A Nightmare on Elm Street. I love this franchise. I, of course, very much love the first film. I don't know if I necessarily would feel that it transformed the genre, though. I mean, it's a classic for sure, so it's definitely gonna go there. You know what? We'll give it its dues. We're gonna put it in transform the genre because it did do a lot for slasher films. At least the first one did. So we'll put it there. Next one, I love this first film. There's a few in the franchise. We all know it's a little, they're coming out with a remake, which I'm super excited for the remake. As much as I love the first film, I'm going to put it in the just for fun category. I think that that is what it is. It's fun. I wouldn't necessarily, I don't know, I guess view it as a classic or anything. We're going to put it in just for fun. Another one that definitely this franchise is a bit hit or miss, I feel like, as far as the films in it. There are so many. They are continuing. We've now had like remake, rebranch off. We're getting a TV show, which I am excited for the TV show. I reacted to the trailer for that. This one, I don't want to say necessarily just stop, because I am excited for the future and to see what we get next. So I'm going to put this one in just for fun as well, and that is Chucky. Chucky franchise. Okay, this one, I absolutely love this franchise. If you've been here a while, you know that already. I did do a ranking and full review series of this franchise. That is Final Destination. It is one of my absolute favorites. debating whether or not to put it in the classic or I'm gonna put it in transform the genre. I feel like it's a film that is hard to genre because it's not necessarily paranormal, but it also has like the feelings of a slasher. It's very weird. Final Destination, I feel like it's its own thing, and I absolutely love it. So it's going right up there and transform the genre. Next one is another one that runs that line of it's definitely a classic, but even though I haven't seen every film in the franchise, I do love the first one again, and I think that it definitely did something for the slasher world. Friday the 13th, we're going to put that and transform the genre, because slashers would not be what they are. I don't think we would have the world of slashers if it wasn't for films like Friday the 13th. And our next one also is just gonna auto go into that category as well. And that is Halloween. It's definitely a classic, could be put in that category as well, but definitely wouldn't have what we have today if it wasn't for the Halloween franchise. Next one is one where me and Sarah definitely differed on this one. She's not a fan of the Hellraiser franchise, but that's okay. I like the first one. I get another one where I haven't seen every film in the franchise, so it's a little hard for me, I guess, to judge. I wouldn't necessarily say, though, that it's a classic or transform the genre in any such way. I am going to put it in the just for fun category because it is fun. I'm pretty sure I talked about this probably in like my first unpopular horror opinions video, but I love Hellraiser Hellworld. I love the fact that it took a different direction, which sometimes is really needed. I know it's super cheesy. It's definitely one of the cheesier films, but I love that one. Next one is another one where I have only seen the first one in the franchise. That is The Hills Have Eyes. I know there's quite a few. There's remakes as well. I really liked the first one. I think it's really good. I'm going to put it in the other category. I don't feel like it's really a just for fun film. It's one of those where I'm just not sure where to put it, so we're gonna put it in the other category. It's a good place for it. That's why it's there, for when I'm not really sure what to do. Next one is another one where I love the first film. That is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Counting this one again because it has 3 films in it, even though I usually don't count the third one because it's just a whole nother thing. It could have been its own film, to be honest. But the second one's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I think this one deserves to go in the just for fun category as well. I don't think that it transformed the genre by any means. The film prior to this one, which y'all already know, is going to be on this list, and I'm sure you all can guess where it's going to go. That one did, but I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's a fun film. Don't necessarily think it's a classic either, so. Okay, next one. Admittedly, have not seen every film in this franchise, but reviewed several of the films in it, and actually, surprisingly enough, loved a lot of them. Does the Living Dead series. I know there are a lot of films that go in that franchise. I surprisingly enjoyed it, given the fact that I'm not a big fan of zombie films. You guys kind of know that. I'm going to put this one in the classic category. It definitely is. Actually, you know what? I think this one deserves to be in Transform the genre as well, because it really did. It really brought zombie films to the forefront and continued to do and make them very popular. So, again, now this is one where I am currently actually working on the series for this one. I have reviewed the first 4 or 5 in this franchise, and that is the Paranormal Activity franchise. You guys know, not the biggest fan of Paranormal World as well. Also not generally my jam, but I am going to put it in the Transform the genre because, even though the Blair Witch, which I don't have that on here, I should have included that, but whatever, that one definitely, like, started it. I think the Paranormal Activity films created a whole new world with that. It kind of brought paranormal films to the forefront again as well, and it did it in a very different way. So even though it may not be, like, my big old cup of tea, I will give credit where credit is due and put it up there. Now, another franchise that I absolutely love is Saw. This one's hard because I feel like it could go and transform the genre, kind of run out of room. I don't know. As much as I love it, part of me wants to put it in just stop because we don't need any more. But I love it so much. It's going to be the first to go in classic, I think. I think that it is a classic franchise. It'll be one that'll be remembered. I think Sarah kind of said that it's like one of those films that when you think about, like, the 2000s, especially with horror, you're going to think of that one. Next one, you guys know exactly where Scream is going. This one, Sarah, I believe, put this one in classics, but I'm going to put this one in Transform the genre because it did, but this film revamped slasher films. People were getting real sick of slashers from the 70s and 80s, just constantly making sequels. Everyone was kind of done. And then Scream came out and gave us a whole new world and revamped slashers. So y'all gotta give credit where credit is due. Now, this next one is another one where I have not seen every film in the franchise. I have actually only seen one film in this franchise, and it's not even the original, and that is The Purge. I have seen, I believe it was Election Year, if that's what it's called, that I saw. I saw it in theaters with one of my best friends, and I have not been able to get into it. I think Sarah worded it perfectly. She said that it was a franchise that had a lot of potential and just fell flat. So I'm going to put this one in just stop because they keep making them. We're having another one coming out. It does not look that entertaining to me. So we're just going to put it in the just stop category. Now this next one is one that I feel like is a franchise that's a little all over the place. I feel like when you look up this one, there's always like a lot of films in it and ones that people maybe kind of toss in there. I don't really know. I don't know much about the world of The Howling. I've seen the first one. That's kind of about it. I don't know much, so I'm going to put that one in the other category as well, just because I don't have a whole lot of opinions on it, to be honest. I not much thought for that one. Okay. Now, this one is one where, again, giving credit where credit is due. You guys know I kind of have with this one. I've come to really newly appreciate the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the first one. I watched the second one not too long ago as well, and enjoyed that one. It was really fun, and I definitely think that it transformed the genre. It's another one where we wouldn't have the films that we have today if it wasn't for the first Texas. So that one is going there. Last and least for me is The Conjuring. Again, along with Insidious, just not getting into this world. Just have not been able to, and they keep pumping out films, and I feel like I always hear mixed things. I feel like one is really enjoyable, and then the next one is shit, and everybody's like, stop making them, and then they're excited for the next one after that, and it's just all over the place. I'm half tempted to put it in the just stop category, but for me, I think I'm going to put it right next to its little cousin franchise. I feel like those two kind of, in a weird way, go hand in hand, and that is gonna put it in overhyped right next to Insidious, because yeah, I just think The Conjuring a little overhyped. So yeah, there we go. That is my ranking of some horror film franchises. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know where some of these align for you. Let me know any that I maybe left out. Could do another video if you guys are interested. So let me know some of the ones I missed down in the comments below. If you did enjoy this, please do give it a big old thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more horror related content. Before I go, a quick shout out to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for helping to contribute to the channel. If you know the perks to being a Patreon, links are in the description below, along with all of my social media, and I'll see you guys again later with another video. Bye!